Good morning. I'm Andrew Martinez, R&D chemist for SharLab, and this is a volumetric titration using Karl Fischer equipment. First, we'll condition the cell and the equipment. We should do this once a day, before starting to measure, or every time we change the titrant reagent. We empty and refill the titration burette a couple of times to ensure there are no bubbles in the tubes, and that the Karl Fischer reagent has a real value. We empty the titration cell of the used reagents and refill it with fresh solvent. The electrode nodes must always remain covered. We start the pre-titration. During this period, the water contained within the solvent is consumed to have a cell as dry as possible. It's advisable to gently shake the cell, making the solvent pass through the walls and the electrode, so it captures any remaining water that may be in them. Next, we'll wait for the drift value, indicated on the equipment, to drop and stabilize. This value indicates the amount of water that passively enters the cell, as no cell is 100% airtight. This should be done every time we add fresh solvent. Once the cell is conditioned and the pre-titration is performed, we can add our sample. To do so, we'll take our sample using a syringe and inject it into the cell after pressing start. Once it's injected, we'll enter the exact mass of the sample into the equipment and start the titration. During this process, the Karl Fischer reagent, previously factorized, will enter the cell drying the water present in the sample. It's important to factorize the Karl Fischer reagent once a week in order to know the mass of water that each milliliter of the substance measures. When the titration finishes, we'll obtain the water value contained in our sample, reaching the end of our volumetric Karl Fischer titration. Thank you very much for your attention. If you want more information, you can find it on our website.